Hello and welcome to my playthrough of FTL, Faster Than Light. This is an indie game by Subset Games, and it's actually a pretty old game. It's been out, as you can tell here, for quite a while now. I've been playing it for I don't know, I got it like a year ago, but I haven't actually played that much. And actually, I beat the game for the first time yesterday. This is one of those games where you play through it and you're not expected to win. Like, you could see I played 22 times before I finally beat the game the first time. And yeah, it's a difficult game. I play it on easy mode just because I want to have a shot at beating the game. I'm not very good at it right now, but hopefully I will get better at it as I go. So I'm going to go new game. I had one previously going that was just me testing out my microphone in the game, stuff like that. Alright, so today I'm going to be using the Engi cruiser, the B layout for it, or as I like to say, the Vortex class Engi cruiser. It's not the technical name, but that's the name that it starts with, so it sounds better than just saying B layout. So on this ship, some of the benefits of it are I've got heavy ion cannon. That's nice. It charges up really quickly. The point of using that would just be ionize their shields, ionize their weapon systems, not let them get a solid shot on me while my heavy laser is doing most of the work of the damage. One downside of it is I only have one crew member, who I am actually going to name Zap, which is one of my nicknames. Alright, also big emphasis on drone use, as it tends to be with Engi. Engi, for those of you who don't actually play FTL, are a robotic race. No one actually knows if they are partly robotic or fully robotic or what, but yeah, I think that's actually pretty cool. So for the name of the ship, since I have my crew member named Zap, I don't know if this really works, but I'm going to name the ship the Voltage, because that sounds cool. Alright, so basically what you do in this game is you have your ship, and it's got all its different systems, and you have a certain amount of energy and stuff like that. And the goal is to build up your ship, make it better, and eventually go fly throughout the whole galaxy to the boss fight and win. And the reason why I'm using this ship over, say, the Kestrel, which is the starter ship, is because in order for me to unlock the next ship, I have to beat the boss using either the A or B layout of the Engi cruiser. So yeah, let's get into the game. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. Oh yeah, also that's important. I'm part of the Federation. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. The rebels are the bad guys. Pro tip for this time, it actually changes for every single time you play the game. So, cloaking. Cloaking prevents enemies from firing on your ship or charging their weapons. It also increases your base evasion by 60. Now that's 60%. You can see up here, it's my this is my evasion. And so if it's at 10% right now, I've got a 10% chance of dodging their shot, which is very useful. Alright, first thing I'll do is power up my weapons. Oh, I barely have enough to activate my drones. Well, I'm going to activate one system repair drone for now. I'm definitely going to focus on getting more... I might actually just get that extra power bar Now, yep. Activate my second system repair drone, because since I only have one crew, I don't have time to be running around making repairs. This guy, Zap, has to stay at the helm of the ship, trying to do some dodgy, swervy stuff. Alright, on to the first location. Ooh. An especially well-armed pirate approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members and the rest can go free unharmed. Well, I only have one crew member, so that's not an option. We will never surrender. Okay, so I'm going to pause the game quickly here. Get everything operational. Heavy ion cannon is, of course, going to be firing at their weapons. Try to disable that, though it will probably hit their shield and ionize their shield for a little bit, which I'm okay with. I think I'm just going to fire both weapons at their weapon systems. And now we wait for our weapons to charge up. You can see their charging level bottom here. Okay, they fired. Oh, jeez. They have a beam. Okay, hopefully I'll be able... Nice! I disabled both of their weapons at the same time. You can see on a system, if it's red, that means it is completely disabled. Okay, now that that's actually taken a serious beating, I'm going to change my focus onto their shields, because that will just let me finish this battle quicker. But yeah, if a system is red, it will be completely destroyed. It can be repaired, but it's completely unoperational. If it's orange, then it's partially inoperational. Whatever the proper prefix is for that. Alright, the enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape. Well, I ain't having any of that. Heavy ion will instead be firing at the engine systems. There we go. Now with its engine system ionized, it both cannot dodge and cannot fly away. So it is stuck here. One more shot should take it out. Now, my weapons, heavy ion, this doesn't actually do any damage to the enemy ship. What it does is it ionizes the ship. So that means that it's sort of like temporary damage to the system. It has the same effect as if it was damaged, but it doesn't actually do any damage and just lasts for like 5 seconds. And then the heavy laser is the one I'm actually doing damage with. Alright, the slave ship is destroyed. They won't continue their evil trade, but many lives were probably lost on that ship. That is a good point. Those poor innocent slaves. Oh well, there wasn't much we could do about it. Our mission is more important. Okay, well, I guess I don't really have much options on where to go from here. I can jump to any beacon that is connected to the one I'm at. So, this is me, my little ship here. And these green lines show where I can jump to. So, currently, I could either go back, which would be pointless, or I can move forward. The choice is pretty obvious. Okay, you spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage you in combat. They engage you and your ship. I am most certainly going to attack it. Prepare to secure their cargo by force. That's scary. Okay. Okay, they've actually got a missile. And a crew oh no. Oh no. Okay. Because they might use the crew teleporter against me, I'm going to activate my anti-personnel drone to try to kill anyone that jumps onto the ship. Heavy ion is going to be focused on their weapons. Heavy laser, I'm going to try to take out their... Or I'm actually going to focus on their piloting system. Alright. Yeah, I knew that they would be sending someone in. Okay, my anti-personnel drone shouldn't have any issues taking that out. really wish I had another reactor level. Okay. So, their piloting is destroyed, which means they will not be able to jump to faster than light. So, I am now going to focus on... Oh, no. Focus on their weapons. Okay, as soon as he destroys that, he gets back into the drone repair area. Okay, weapons are destroyed. That missile is not nice. Okay, system repair drones activate. Go fix the engines, because currently we have 0 evasion. Okay. Everything's fixed up. We've lost about 5 hull points, but they're only at 1 left. Oh, shoot! They fixed everything! Oh, no! Oh, no. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Get another reactor level so I can have my anti-personnel at the same time. Darn it! Okay. That's a lot of scrap we just missed out on. Which, by the way, scrap is the currency in this game. You come across an asteroid mining colony. They message you immediately saying, "Greetings, our supplies..." Excuse me. Our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebels blockaded the system. Do you have any extra explosives? You need at least 5 missiles, but I only have 2. Because I don't use missiles. All my equipment is laser and drone based. Oh, I'm actually running really low on drone parts. Okay, you detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. It probably won't be particularly strong, and actually I think it only has a beam weapon. So beam weapons can't go through shields or affect shields at all. But if they make it through, they are seriously deadly. Alright. Detecting the higher threat, the automated ship moves to engage your ship. Okay, so they've got a beam drone and a beam weapon. I am okay with that. They're going to not be able to do anything. I'm going to focus all my fire actually on the shields for now, just so I can disable its shields. See, the beam drone attacks me, and my shield status does not decrease whatsoever. And the same thing that happens when they fire that beam weapon. So this should be a fairly simple battle to win. Alright, now that shields are disabled, I'm just going to keep it rolling actually. I'll fire at their helm so that they lose all evasion. Alright, so now we just sit and wait until their ship is destroyed. One more shot from the heavy laser cannon should finish it. Boom! Alright. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, I got 1 missile, that's pretty useless, 1 drone part, useful for me, and 11 scrap. Not a particularly large amount, but right, because that drone was attacking a refueling outpost, and this is their thanks for that. Nice. Alright, so that is actually enough scrap to do something with. I'm going to save up a little bit so I can get level 2 shields. What I need to do is upgrade it twice, so that'll go 20, 30, and also I'd need more reactor power as well. 2 more reactor power. Okay. Do I have anything I want to sell here? That could be worth selling, to be honest. Drone reactor thing. Just makes my drones move faster, but other things could be more useful. A pirate ship was lying in wait inside this asteroid field. It immediately moves to attack. This is where tier 2 shields would have been really good, because those asteroids are going to take down my only shield. And he's got 2 weapons. Oh, alright. So, heavy ion and heavy laser. I'm going to be taking out that. They don't have a crew teleporter, so I'm just going to pump up. Get my second system repair drone activated. Hopefully we can get lucky and an asteroid will take down... Yes! That is exactly what I wanted. For an asteroid to take down their shields right before we attack. Okay, I'm instead firing my ion at their engines because they tried to jump out. System repair drones fixing up the weapons so my heavy laser can get back to doing damage. Perfect, an asteroid took out their engines for me. Okay, please don't kill us, we'll give you everything we have. You don't got a lot, bud. And to be honest, I think I would get more by blowing you up. I'm not concerned about them damaging me any further, so... Sorry about your luck, bud. Where do I want to shoot this? I'm going to shoot it at their shields. Okay, asteroids help me out with that. Alright, yep, see? Got way more scrap by blowing them up. Okay, now I just have to wait for the FTL drive to charge up. Generally, it would charge instantly, but because there's an environmental threat, it doesn't actually recharge instantly. That will work for other systems that have a recharge, is they'll charge up instantly if there is no threat. Otherwise, they will charge normally. So in this case, I've got asteroids firing at me, so there's a threat. Or if there's another ship, or there can be, I can end up jumping too close to a sun. That could be an issue. That'll light me on fire real quick. Okay, so here we have some stores. I probably won't buy anything from them, but I sort of want to check it out. First, however, I'm going to... Actually, I might not even bother with the stores. No, I'll hop to this store. My plan will be here, hop to this nebula, maybe even hop to this part of the nebula, and then get to the exit beacon. Because you want to jump around as much as possible, especially early game, so that you can build up scrap. Because this is like the least dangerous part of the game. Okay. Now I would really like to get some crew teleporting, because that way I can send crew onto the opponent's ship. And if you destroy... Well, if you kill all the crew on the ship without actually destroying the ship, you get a bonus item for it. Sometimes that can be crew, sometimes that's just more scrap, or fuel. Sometimes that can be entire weapons. This is tempting. I would really like to get more crew. Out of anyone, I'd definitely get Williams, because humans have a slight increase on skill improvement. They learn faster, which, by the way, if you can see at the side, well, it disappears as soon as I move my mouse off of it, but the crew skills, when a crew member has been on a certain skill for a while, they get better at it. They can either become experienced and then mastered at it, and that gives you an extra bonus. So, benefits of other races, they have their own things. Rockman, or they're just generally called Rock, they're immune to fire and have increased health, but movement speed is low. And Engi, which is the kind that I actually have on my ship right now, repair speed is doubled, and combat damage inflicted is halved. So, basically, if I want something repaired, I use the Engi. But I already have my 2 system repair drones, so I don't really need to worry about repairs too much. so that's why I would get the human, because he can learn skills faster, and I would definitely be putting him either on engines, shields, or weapons. But, as it is, I'm going to not. My main priority right now is tier 2 shielding. Okay, what do we got here? Well-armed pirate approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members and the rest can go free unharmed. Oh, this again. I don't really have much of a choice. Never surrender. Okay, heavy ion. I'm just going to use the same strategy as before. Focus on their weaponry. Try to stop them from being able to do any damage. Gosh darn it, that beam weapon got through. Just barely. Maybe I should have fixed my hull up at the store. Hey, wait a second. Activate. I forget that after something gets damaged, you have to reactivate it. I'm sort of surprised they don't have Zoltan shields. Thought... Oh, I guess because it's not actually a Zoltan craft, it's a pirate craft. Zoltan ships have an extra little bonus where they have a shield that you wear. Instead of just like disappearing and then coming back, they just get worn away at. And they're very, very annoying. Alright, we surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyway. This is very nice. I am most certainly going to take this offer. The scrap could be nice, but another crew member is... I really need more crew at this point. Though, Mantis isn't particularly great for this. Mantis, their bonus is they... Let's see if I can bring it up here. Yeah. So, the Mantis disregard for individual lives led to their evolution as a vicious warrior race. Yeah. So they inflict 1.5 times damage in combat and have 1.2 times movement speed, but halved repair speed. So, I mean, if I ever get a teleporter, which I'd really like to, but don't have enough crew for, Mantis are fantastic. I can also use them to fight anyone that boards onto the ship. That's useful. Yeah. Right now I have to decide where I'm going to put him. He gets a benefit on either shields, weapons, or engines. And doors. Amusingly enough. I don't actually have sensors on this ship, so I can't exactly see what's going on. But that's fine. I'm going to put him on engines for now. Or actually... Yeah, I'll put him on engines. I would really enjoy the extra evasion. Okay. I'm going to purchase the levels for the shielding, even though I'm not using them yet. Having the levels there still gives me a little bit buffer if I get damaged. Because if you take system damage, it's like one hit will take out one level of your system, and I don't have that system level powered, so it doesn't actually affect me at all. Anyway, on to the next system. Sorry if I'm doing a lot of explaining on what it does. I'm not really expecting a lot of my viewers have played this game, so want to make sure you guys understand what's going on. Alright, a heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. Darn. I'm going to attempt to follow and help them, but I'm not really expecting it's going to be useful because I don't have any sensors. Oh, okay. While searching fruitlessly through the nebula, you stumble upon the rebel ship which the Federation loyalists were likely hiding from. Prepare for a fight. Okay, same story as always. Fire the ion cannon and heavy laser cannon into their weapon systems. Now they have a bomb system. What did that do? That's sort of concerning. I have no idea what that bomb did. And because I don't have a sensor system, I can't check. Okay, heavy ion, fire at their shields. I'm actually going to fire at their engines, preemptively making sure that they can't jump to light speed. Alright, now next up I will be firing at their weapon systems again, because they just got that back online. Alright, yeah, there's not really a whole lot more to do from this. I will not accept your surrender, you rebel scum. No way in heck. Ionize their shields, followed up by the final shot from the heavy laser cannon. That is significantly more stuff that, or more supplies that we got from that. In fact, we're going to upgrade the power bar, and there we go, level 2 shielding. Very nice, very nice. Okay, that's a dead end, so I'm going to go to this nebula, which I'd rather not be in nebulas, but because I don't have sensors anyway, it doesn't make a huge difference. Alright, a pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid your ship, you assume it is a smuggler trying to stay away from beacons. If it's trying to stay away from stuff, and it's a smuggler, it's probably got some good stuff and not very well armed. Attack! Okay, so what does it have here? I think that's a burst laser and a heavy laser. So that could tear through our shields a little bit. I'll keep playing. I'll fire at that, keep my system repair drones activated. Hopefully my second level shields. Oh. It's only that laser only shoots one shot. Maybe it's a light laser. In that case, we have nothing to worry about whatsoever. Heavy laser. Yeah, let's shoot there. Make sure they can't jump away. Okay. Oop. Okay. Oh man, that would be a really good offer if I had any use for these missiles. Ignore their pleas and attack. These pirate scum do not deserve our mercy. Maybe me being so brutal to all these pirates and stuff like that is why the rebellion started. Maybe they were like, hey, we should not just kill all the pirates and whatnot. Probably not, actually. My theory on why the rebellion started was they seem to be a splinter group of the Federation. Oh, alright, cool. A small Engi research vessel is trying to fend off a Mantis ship. You move in to engage, but after a quick scan of your ship, the Mantis ship retreats. The Engi offer you a drone schematic as a thank you for your timely arrival. Wow, so this is my FTL lore theory. So, the rebellion is a splinter group of the Federation. They split off and are trying to take over this whole galaxy now. And I'm not exactly sure what the reasoning for it is. They think that they can... It seems like they think they can do a better job of governing the galaxy than the Federation can. Whenever you encounter one and it sort of talks to you, it's generally like, we're trying to secure a peaceful galaxy and stuff like that. And the thing is, though, they seem to be very xenophobic. And the reason why I say that is because you will never see a non-human crewing one of their ships. At least to my knowledge. So, I think that's why the Federation are the good guys, because we sort of accept the other races, particularly the Engi. We're friends with the Engi. But yeah, we want to be useful. The Federation has a lot of different races on their ships. So yeah. Okay, so now I can jump to the next sector. Where should I go? I could either go rock controlled, which is a hostile sector. The rock tend to be pretty brutal. Do I want to go that way? Wow, I can actually go civilian all the way through till the final boss. That would be interesting. I might actually do that. As useful as it can be to go through hostile areas, I might actually have a shot at finding some homeworlds, Engi homeworlds through here. And there's actually specific missions that you can do to unlock ships before you're supposed to. So that's going to be my plan for this playthrough. I'm going to be traveling throughout all these civilian sectors, hoping to find an Engi homeworld. And you're most likely to find an Engi homeworld next to an Engi controlled system. So that will be where I am traveling to next. But this episode is coming up on... it's gone past half an hour now. So I'm going to call the episode here. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed this. And I will see you in the next episode.